just after 9:15 this morning, a bomb tore through the headquarters of the National Crime Authority.
Parcel bombs can be hard to detect, and there are some explosives that cannot be picked up by scanning devices. But a group of physicists at the University of Melbourne refused to believe that a bomb, no matter how sophisticated, would always be undetectable. And it was reading about the NCA bombing that spurred them into action.
I couldn't believe it. We knew that we could detect small amounts of explosive because explosives contain 30 or 40% nitrogen. So it was clear to us we could detect such a bomb.
But no such nitrogen detector existed. So the team had to build one from scratch.
If you're trying to find a parcel bomb, you might look for wires or batteries inside the parcel. You might look for a density change, but if I was a clever terrorist, what I might do is actually try to confuse an operator who's using an X-ray machine by trying to mask the explosive. What Sniffer will do is actually find the nitrogen directly by penetrating the package, looking for the nitrogen, getting the signal back, and therefore identify potential explosive.
So it looks for what causes the explosion, the nitrogen in the plastic explosive?
That's right. The explosive directly, rather than all the ancillary things like batteries and detonators.
Sniffer stands for Slow Neutron Universal Parcel Analyzer. It works by firing neutrons at the parcel. This triggers a shower of reflected gamma rays that are then analysed by the computer. It's this gamma ray echo that reveals the explosive. Only the nitrogen in the explosives will echo back exactly 10.8 MeV, or million electron volts. It's kind of like a nitrogen fingerprint.
Sniffer's already found that there is something suspicious, that there is an excessive amount of nitrogen.
There it is.
Not all of the billions of postal items in circulation would need to go through Sniffer. Only those that look suspicious, or that after checking, trigger a metal or an X-ray detector. Sniffer can then dismiss them as innocent, or confirm that the bomb squad should be called. Remarkably, not only can it directly detect explosives in a parcel, it can identify as little as 50 grams of explosive, about the weight of your average letter.
Hang on, just take that. Just connect that up.
The team has licensed the technology to a local company and are now working with Canadian researchers on their next project. A mobile version of Sniffer, one that can be used to detect landmines. Former war zones like Cambodia and Rwanda are littered with live mortar shells and landmines. Demining squads use metal detectors to identify the wiring in the mines. The problem is, they also pick up lots of other things. For every mine found, there are 1,000 false readings. The only way to know if you've actually found a mine is to poke at it.
As mines evolve further and further, we now see these plastic landmines that actually contain almost no metal. These are going to be extremely difficult to find with current techniques. Our aim is to actually refine the Sniffer technology to the point where it can actually act as a primary sensor, a sensor that actually goes ahead, scans the ground, and locates concentrations of nitrogen, and therefore provides an exceedingly objective indication as to the location of landmines.
If Sniffer passes the test, it could spell the end to one of the scourges of modern warfare.